Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good noon, good midnight, good 3 a.m. Whatever time it is, it's good. Good Monday, everyone. How are y'all today? I think pretty good. Everyone's like pretty hyped up for a Monday. I like it. I like to see it. Good day, good noon. Good shirt. I like this shirt. Yeah, you know my move. The Howler Brothers shirts with like the notebook pocket action. Cal Riddle, 25 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. Is it Tuesday already? Not yet. Not yet. But tomorrow is. And boy, this was gonna be a chill plan my week stream. And ever since I decided to, when I put out that tweet, I don't know, a while ago, said, hey, I'm going to stream at 1 o'clock, like my whole week has changed. So yes, number one, Claire, I'm going to get that partner status. I'm super close. Y'all want to see my dashboard? I'm like legit close. So let's talk about that real quick, since y'all are helping me do that. Let me see if I can pull it up here, and then I'll put it up on screen once I can get it there. Let me just make sure nothing is on the screen that doesn't need to be. I don't think there is. Okay. All right, here we go. And then we'll talk about lots of stuff today. And I don't even know if you'll be able to see this, but I'll see if I can show you. So what I need is this. I'm working on this top section here, right? I must embiggen it some. Well, let me slide this over. Where is your scroll bar? It's not getting on there. All right, so maybe you can kind of see it now. So this is what I need to be allowed to apply, okay? In a 30-day rolling averages, right? 30-day rolling averages, I need to stream for 25 hours within this period, right? So I've only streamed for 20. Stream on 12 different days, which I've done exactly 12. So this will roll off, like this could roll off tomorrow. And then an average of 75 viewers in this 25 hours, which I'm hitting. I should be able to maintain that. So when I do that, then I get to apply for partner. And like I'm this close. Like all I need is stream for a little bit more hours. So this is up through last night. Yeah, up through last night. So, a few extra streams this week, I should be able to swing it. So that's what I'm working on. So there you go. That's what my dashboard looks like. So yes, thank you all for hanging out, letting the stream roll. Even if you're not watching, pop it on there, hang out while I'm here. That's all I need. We're groovy. Other than that, class 18 months of subbing. Let's go. Thank you. So yeah, I just want to let y'all know like how the background goes and how this stream, like we've almost been doing this 3 years. And even though there was probably like a 6 or 8 month period where I wasn't streaming, Sergeant Stretch, 5 months of subbing. Thank you so much. We got a hype train going already on a Monday afternoon. It's good to see like put in the time to do something. You kind of plan it out, plan your schedule, even though you don't know what you're going to talk about on here. You plan the schedule around, and you hope things work out in your favor by putting in the time and putting in the work. Lori, 2 months of subbing right when I clicked the alert box and was turned off. So let's go. You get your own cheer. So is Twitch more financially lucrative for live streaming than any other services that offer live streaming? I cannot answer that. My guess is yes, just because it's the go-to platform. I think it's Twitch, YouTube, and then everything else, right? I think if you're not on Twitch or YouTube, it seems to be smaller. Like even like Microsoft's Mixer, like shut down 6 months ago, late last year sometime. It just wasn't viable for them to continue because Twitch and YouTube are such big platforms. So, and this is coming from Microsoft, right? Like, they probably have money to light on fire, and they're just like, nope. Do these numbers need to be maintained, or is it once you're in, you'll never leave kind of deals? So once you're in, they can vary. Like like you can't really lose it after you get it. So that's why I am concerned about the numbers. And then once it passes, I will no longer be concerned about the numbers. Then I can stream whenever I want and have 10 people watch, and it doesn't matter anymore. So I guess Microsoft did light money on fire with Mixer. It's a good point, Evan. By the way, Siri has been telling me all day to watch you on stream. That's funny. So, the plan today is to plan my week, which I ended up doing Tuesday last week because I was so busy Monday. This Monday hasn't been as crazy. I got a lot done this weekend. I was in good shape coming into today. And then my buddy Mike, good old buddy, old pal Mike. I don't know if you're out there, Mike. Mike says, hey, got a conflict on Wednesday. Can you podcast Tuesday? So my week is generally very structured. I write the podcast Tuesday afternoon for Wednesday publishing. So guess what I need to do today, chat? I need to write a podcast not only a day early, I need to do it like now, like soon, and I've got nothing to go off of. So we're going to go on that topic here in a little bit, but we're going to start laying out our week, kind of figure out what I need to do. But that's also going to change. Like, I was totally down to do it. Like, Mike and I work well together. We're always able to adjust each other's schedule. Sounds like an Ask TPA backlog episode. So that's part of it. And then I'll get y'all to help me out. Not yet. I want to lay out the schedule first, because now I'm going to be able to do a Twitch post stream Tuesday, podcast post stream Tuesday, and then we'll do a full stream Wednesday and a Thursday. What is your white whale? I can answer that now. There really isn't one. Like, I don't have that one that's just always hanging out there that I'll never get. I kind of got one of them years and years and years ago, which it wasn't really necessarily that at the time, but I'll bring it in one day, which I've never showed it off on stream. It's the green mosaic King of Pen, which is just a stunner. Rebuzzles 100 bits. Thank you so much. Week of Twitch. Yeah, so we're going to go Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week. And hopefully by Thursday, we're going to apply for partner. Is this week going to be the updating the $100 and $200 pin list week? It might have been. But now that the podcast has changed, I want to discuss it on the podcast. So, and I'm not going to have time to write that article for the blog tonight. So I think I'll plan on doing it next week. Like, maybe publish the article on Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday. Alan raffle winner shoot code. Did you change it? Has it been that way for a while? So many gift subs. 5 gift subs. That's amazing. Thank you, Alan. Look, where is it? So should I send Alan's half letter? That was the half letter I started to write Alan when he gifted a bunch of subs last week. So yeah, definitely give Alan a shout out if you got a gift sub. He's awesome. Use your emotes, make pens, do Brad High emotes, and just generally say, like, you're awesome, Alan, and I appreciate you so much. You should probably finish the letter. That would kind of ruin things, wouldn't it, Stretch? That kind of would, like, defeat my reason for existence, right? Like, but I've saved it. Like, it's even got a torn corner in the page from that stupid pad that we argued about, or not argued about, we yelled at together. I was like, I shouldn't even add any context to this. I should just put this in an envelope and send it. So it's sitting back here. We'll think about that. We'll think about what to do. Brooks! What is happening? Brooks! You were too kind. We're going to let these alerts go, just so y'all know how awesome y'all are. Like, Brooks wants a letter now, too. if you got a sub from Brooks, please shoot him a thanks. Just drop some emotes in there. Brooks, I sent out your little tricky pencil yesterday, and it hit me. I was like, boy, I packed that poorly. I hope it's a short, smooth trip over to Carolina Penco Estates, and that pencil makes it intact. But thank you so much for the gift subs. I'm really glad, and I've said this like just the last week and things like that, that this has become like a cool platform for us to come and hang out and just chat about stuff and chat about pens. How the gift sub works, basically, the gift subs work can go out to like random people who are not currently subscribed to the channel, and it gives them a 30-day subscription to the channel for free, so they get to use the emotes and have all the little toys and things like that. Rip cheerleaders, they are working it out today. I'm glad we don't have a thing for like me to do like jumping jacks or push-ups when like the subs happen. That would be a mistake. Like, it's hot in here today. I would be like sweating, for sure. So yeah. George's agenda. Thank you for the God. Y'all are gonna kill me. God dang it. Schmeblin, 5 gift subs. If y'all got sub, let me explain something to a lot of y'all, or some of you that may be new to this stream. This community, and I don't necessarily mean this Twitch community, I just mean the pen community as a whole, is one of the kindest, generous, most welcoming, open, respectful communities out there. Laurie, 5 gifts of y'all are amazing. Y'all are amazing. Okay. Yeah, voice is getting scratchy. Eyeballs are getting itchy. Thank you. Yeah. My eyes officially changed colors now. They're officially red. But I'm serious about, very allergies. So, like, if you're new to this stream, I want you to understand that, like, gift subs themselves aren't the norm. But the people who are part of this community and their kindness is the norm, right? This is what we expect. This is my expectation, that we're all around a bunch of like-minded people that really appreciate each other. And to see little things like this, like put a fine point on it. And man, the allergies are cranking now. Super allergies. Whew. Yeah. No pen reviews today. We'll actually, compared to last night, no, but we do have a new pen to discuss today. A new existing pen that y'all are aware of, but I have not been. I'm getting it ready for future reviews. Is Tyler cutting onions next to your desk? I hope not, because he's in school. So, yeah, when I get emotional just about what community means to me, right? So, like, it's important to me that, I try to represent it well. So, I hear people say that Twitter is toxic, but I only really follow pen people. My Twitter's is nice and happy. Yeah, that's what I try to do too. That's why I've always said I like Twitter, but I manage my Twitter pretty strictly. Try to keep it positive. I definitely, whenever I stopped, I forget how I worded it back in the day, but it was like, I just got to stop being like an antagonist on Twitter, even though that I wasn't really like purposefully, but I would let my anger show and just like lean into some like discussions where I would get my blood pressure up. And I cut that cold turkey, curated my list properly, and curate my follows. And Choo Choo Hype Sub, that's a cool cat. Hype Sus, nice. This is really cool. I was complimenting making a pen review Instagram page, but I thought better of it. No need to think. I mean, oh, you don't know which pens to start? It does that. So that's the thing. It doesn't matter, right? Because it's your view on whatever pen you like to use. We did break the hype train. We just like straight up killed it. We derailed it. We derailed the hype train, right? So if you are thinking about reviewing pens, take the most basic common pen that you own, that you use a lot, and tell me why you like it so much. What does this pen do for you that really clicks, right? What is it the ink? Is it how it feels in your hand? Is it how it looks? Is it have a unique mechanism that's enjoyable to use? All those types of things. So, like the pen may have been reviewed before, but your perspective on that product has not been shared before, right? We're all unique individuals. We all have unique needs, and we all think about things in our own unique ways. So never let someone else doing a thing stop you from doing your own thing. Hey, Brad, what's the fountain pen that most surprised you? All right, we're going to open notes here because I'm going to hold that for, that might be a good topic for the Pen Addict tomorrow. I have an Instagram. I have to figure out what my post this year will be. I have 3 Instagrams, one for actual photography, one to follow pen people and do stuff for Stationary Orbit, and one for a yet to be announced project. I'm reading The Language of Letting Go. It has helped me not let my anger get the best of me. So I'm a very, I'm not a very angry person, but I get spun up pretty easily, right? And I like when I see things I disagree with, things I don't like. Piston filler. Let's go. Thank you so much, Piston Filler. Any pen IG pages you recommend I follow without just straight up telling you to follow me? At Pen Addict, go to at Pen Addict and click on following. And there's 2,000 people I follow. Everyone in here, put your Instagram in there so Dr. Jules can go follow your Instagram. You should follow everyone that posts their Instagram in this page right now. So put your Instagram out there. So let me write down, I'm going to go ahead and cheat here. High blood pressure unchecked could be why people are so angry. All right, let's put the, I need to put this out here. So yeah, put y'all's Instagram out there. So, and I've also I haven't been using Instagram quite as much these days. I definitely don't do it for the hashtag engagements. I just do it because it's fun. So we need podcast notes. Oh, so we'll talk about this pen too. So if you're just joining us, the podcast has moved up a day, which means I have to write the podcast today instead of tomorrow, so I'm a little bit behind. And how did Carol ask the question? I want to be to get it to get it kind of accurate here. What's the fountain pen that most surprised you? And then I'll tell you about this pen that I'm using. All right, we'll take podcast topics, more podcast topics in a minute. I want to get this week laid out. By the way, I got my icon the other day, loving it. So many ideas from a maker's perspective about it. Well, I'd love to hear them. We should do a friend of the show where you break down, we break down the making things. Oh my God. Sorry, one of my daughter's friends just sounds like they got in a bad accident. Yeah, like just from a making things perspective, like what would that look like? All right, so today I'm using the Shown Design brass faceted pocket six. Yeah, I hope they're okay too. I'm waiting to. She came with the end information as the first text. So I'm trying to get the initial information. So I did ink up another pen. This is pending further future review. So this has been sitting on my desk. Like when we did the stationery organization stream last week, and I sent everything out to hang on. Oof. Strange. She said he was trying to lift a boat and hit a nerve, and now he's having some like lost feeling issues. So yeah. All right. Sorry, that's a little bit of a downer, but I think hopefully everything is going to be okay. So yeah, this when I was sorting out the stationery, Sarah, did you get your email notification when I resent them last night? I'm just curious if you got anything. Briefly went out. Did I miss anything? No, people were putting their Instagram handles in there if you wanted to go check them. Whoops. I did not get notifications. That is so strange. I wonder if it will happen when they scan at the post office. Yeah, she said they hope it's just like a temporary like feeling loss thing, and then like everything's gonna be fine. So I think it's gonna be good. Yeah. So the brass faceted Shown pocket sixes were the first faceted ones. I guess he came out with these at Baltimore 2020. Sounds about right? So around the time the pocket sixes launched, I'll show you a Kaweco comparison. It is definitely a pocket pen, and I'll show you. I have one right here. And this was the only faceted one for a while. He just did some. Thanks, Schmevlin. Where can I get fountain pens? Oh, there's just a million stores online. Do you live in the U.S. or do you live somewhere else? So Ian has since come out with, I think he did a copper one. And then now he's come out with the anodized aluminum ones, which those seem like really, really awesome. So the feature of this pen is not only its size, but it has a number 6 nib in here. So it's got the larger size nib. And then when you post it, it's like a full-length writer. So it fits in my hand really, really nicely. Now that things are opening up, I want a road trip to Ian's studio for sure. So just in raw size, that's versus a Kaweco Sport. Now this has the gel refill, so I don't have a nib comparison in here. Like these would normally have a number 5 nib, but that's the standard Sport, Classic, and AL Sport shape and design. So you can see that it's probably a good 1/2 inch shorter. And then when it's open, it's probably close to the same. Let's see. Yeah. So they're around identical when you post the cap on the back. I want a faceted pocket 6, but I barely use my regular pocket 6. Yeah. So like I love the faceted, but I went for the standard anodizing because I like the anodization look of those wild colors. But and then when I inked it up, I find the P6 nicer to use than a Sport. Yeah, it's just like I like the grip section better, and the nib is really cool. I inked it up with, obviously, cartridge. You're going to have to just use short international cartridges or one of those terrible short converters. Like, I'll never recommend any of those. Use them if you want. Knock it out, knock yourself out, but they are not for me. I'll just pony up for cartridges. So that one is Diamine Bilberry, which is kind of a purpley blue, blurple maybe, that you can't really see. Like, I can see purple from where I'm sitting, but on your screen, I'm sure it looks black, right? Like, I don't think you can actually tell the shade of it. Yeah, love Bilberry. I also like Bilberry of REM too, so I like several Bilberries. Those little converters, dude, I have nothing but terrible things to say about those. Claire knows what's up. I have nothing but terrible things to say about those little converters. And that's like the fetch thing, right? Like, people want to make those happen. It's just not going to happen. Those are just not going to happen. Just stop. Is the Pilot G2 laying in your top 3 of everyday use pens? No. I also like the G2. It's never going to be a top 3 gel ink pen. Do you know about Matthew Martin's pens? I bought one of his first pens at the first pen show he went to in Atlanta, 2019? I have the full smooth titanium barrel. He's one that it will get you in trouble because his stuff's so cool. I could end up with 2 or 3 of them. So yeah, I need to ink that one up. I've been keeping a SIG nib in that one, and it's like a really amazing combination of fit and feel and design. He does great work. I actually use my Kaweco converter quite a bit. It goes into one pen. It's not even a Kaweco. It's like, I get it. I get it. It's just, it's not for me. It's not my level of frustration to hang at. Like, I just can't do it. All right, I need to update a couple things here. Whoops. So I've been talking with my hands and dried out this nib. Yeah, Evan, they are worth it in my mind, and I don't even have one of the. I probably have like the single cheapest Matthew Martin pen single cheapest configuration you can get, and now of course I want the fancy one. You saw him at the 2017 show. Nice. I wonder if it was earlier than that. It wasn't that late. He wasn't at 2017 in Atlanta. It was more like 2019. So I do have to recap my things. So my Sakura Craft Labs review went up this morning. That was a fun one to write. That was the one I was working on last night. If you caught me on stream, as I was trying to finish that up. So I've put it all together this morning, got everything up and going, and all was well. He lived in the area at the time. Ah, yeah. So he lives in South Carolina now, so I guess that's why he came to Atlanta. All right. Thank you so much, Lori. I really, really appreciate you, and thanks for the gift subs. Hey, Killer Sheep. He was in New Hampshire? Gotcha. All right, so we're streaming now. We have, so if those of y'all have not seen me do this, I use the right side of the page for family schedule stuff. Now today we get to move podcast prep over here. That's normally Tuesday afternoon. So if you're just joining us, I sent your Slack invite, Killer Sheep. You should have it. So the podcast is now tomorrow, 10 a.m. We will be live, and then I'll do a post show over here on Twitch afterwards. So let's see. I gotta figure out what to give away tomorrow. I cleaned up all my stuff. And I'm not gonna go dig in the icebox of happiness. Do you have to do anything special to get invited to Slack? Yes, email me. That's it. I just need an email address. All right, see you, Brooks. Thanks so much, buddy. Thanks for all the gift subbing. Appreciate you. So what can I give away tomorrow? I am not prepared for tomorrow's giveaway. Oh, it must not like it if you put a word in front of the command, Evan. That's interesting. Is that a Kaweco Lilliput? No, it is a Schoen Design Pocket 6 in faceted brass. I will hit you up for the next friend of the show. It's going to be hard to not talk about food, though. Tomorrow you need to give away something that I want. What do you want besides like another like Emperor? And then watch Slack Eat Conversations because it's only the free version. That's facts right there. So the commands work if you type after it. Interesting. I learned something. You did send an email. If there's anything you... No, nothing else you need to do. You need to click that link and register. That's it. Yes, so you should have an invite link. I did it like an hour ago. So check your spam if you don't see it. So tomorrow we're podcasting 10 a.m. If I hadn't said that 10 times already, make it 11. And then we're going to stream afterwards. I like to put general times on when I'm blocking out these days. And then tomorrow, I need to launch my pencils. I've been very, very slack on that because I'm trying to find like the perfect time to launch them. And there's never a perfect time. Like I'm always preaching that, and here I am not listening to my own advice. So we need to finalize. And I'll launch them on Wednesday. Now that the podcast has moved, my Wednesday's really opened up. So we're going to stream on Wednesday. Does the disc look really wide? Did the pages turn well? Yeah. As long as you don't pack in, I don't overpack the rings, right? So, you know, it's reasonably packed. Wednesday. Jeff Post Day. And Life Work Day. So we need to have the podcast blog post. Pencil launch. Does this bilberry have a gold sheen? I don't have really good good lighting here. Are these 0.75 or half-inch discs? These look like 0.75. I don't have my ruler in here. I think Tyler stole my ruler. Oh, let me look at the... these are definitely not 0.5 inches, though. Those look like 0.75 to me. I've seen gold sheen on bilberry before. Okay, like I said, I don't have great lighting in here, but it looks kind of gold. There's something happening. Dr. Jules, that's what we're here for. This is what we do. We answer pen questions here in chat. All we talk about is, well, not all we talk about, but pens, paper. All right, let me look at this Brooks thing. Oh, man, that's crazy. Here, I'll show y'all in case you haven't seen this. That's a really neat color. Any more pictures? Yep, here we go. So there's a partial polish, just like an edge piece. That's a great color. Like, I'm all about that. That's cool. That's gonna look like awesome in the final version. So there's the unpolished, there's the raw rods. Oh, there you go. That's a good look. So polished, first section of polish. You help with that color on the live stream? Sweet. He's been killing it on the live streams. Yeah, that's great. Love them. Love. We're going to do every day I stream. For those new, if you're new to this group, we do giveaways. We give away pens and paper, mostly paper because I have a lot of extra paper right now, but it'll always vary. So there'll be giveaways today. We'll do the first one here in about 15-20 minutes. We'll probably do at least 2 today. So we'll see what we can come up with, what other good stuff we can come up with. You received your finger slicer? That is amazing. That's amazing. Oh, and if you see Stephanie, tell her congrats. I dropped some congrats on her Instagram post, so super proud of her. So if you talk to her, I say congrats. Do you still have all your fingers? I do. I'm not going to speak for certain other people in the chat, though. I currently have all my fingers. Yeah, that was a great post to see, Jerica, for sure. All right. Oh, and we're going to stream tomorrow. I don't know what time we're going to stream on Wednesday. Thinking of buying some Elon Publishing field books. It's a 4-pack. Are they any good? Send me a link. I have not heard of those. If you have a link handy, throw it in the chat. I'd like to take a look at it. So I keep circling back because that's what I do. So we're going to podcast at 10 o'clock Tuesday. So it means Tuesday stream is going to be around 11:15. That means Wednesday does not have an official stream time, probably 10 a.m. I'm going to put 10 a.m. question mark on there. Because I probably need to do it in the morning so I can do shipping in the afternoon. Lloydstrom Jock books are great. That means I can make it to the stream tomorrow. Thank Mike for you, yes. Do you use folders or pockets in your planners? That's a great question, Tam Servo. I need them. Because what I'll end up doing, it's not really on display right now, but there's days where we'll have this, and then the whole back of the book will be like a stack of stuff, of loose stuff back here. So I don't even know if a potter, I don't know what that word was going to be, a pocket and planner, a potter, would work here. I'd almost rather stitch something myself right here just so I could put stuff in here. I think it would drive me crazier here, right? I want it on the back. I don't like front pockets. I do like back pockets. All right, let me look at this. Oh, those field books, I have no idea what those are. So yeah, I wouldn't be able to say if they're any good or not. I've never used those. Never seen them, to be honest. So that's just your mileage might vary type of thing. I have a little disc folder that goes into the disc. I use it as an inbox and to hold blotting pages. Yeah, so this just usually sits in the back, right? When I'm done, it usually lives here, even though I do tend to fully customize Roter Faden Taschenbegleiter. Head full of ideas. Got the Life Bank paper the other day, and have you noticed iron gall inks don't get nearly as dark? I tried citrus blacks and still only greenish yellow after a few days. I have not tried that. That's very interesting because you know my love for iron gall inks and bank paper, but I don't think I've inked up any iron gall recently. Let me see here. I don't think I've even used any to speak of in the notebook. I'm just kind of flipping through. No, I haven't inked up any recently. I will try that though. That's interesting. Yeah, the rotor fondants are great. Really great. I think that's a super cool product. Especially if you can build your own, you know. All right. Thursday. Dun dun dun. Sarah post. Well, Thursday we're definitely streaming 10 a.m. Then we might have 2 days of shipping back to back, just because there's stuff to do. Ooh, I know what I need today. Spoke inventory. I just love saying rotor fondant Tasha Glider. Yeah, that's really good. JT Lakepi, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Hope you like hearing obsessive people talk about pens. pH of paper can change the oxidation rate of oxidation of iron gall inks, changing the color significantly. Interesting. That would be a good test. Some good testing to do. Can you test paper pH? I don't know these. I legit don't know these questions. That might be a dumb question, but is there something you can do to test it? Or are you relying on manufacturers to list the ratings? All right, what else do we need to do Friday? Paper is slightly acidic. The ink won't oxidize as much, keeping some of the original color and stopping it from getting darker. That's wild. It's like one of those things I should think about and know more of, but I just haven't thought about that. I just realized that when I'm writing and have my head down, y'all get a real 5-head view. Sorry about that. All right. We have All right, now I need to pop into my calendar app real quick, make sure I'm not missing any life appointment things. Then we'll do podcast prep because I'm very curious. I'm guessing you use liquid pH testing kits like kind you use for aquarium. The disc planner is a William Hannah, aka William Plana. They're out of the UK. Small company. You like just buy direct from them. They're not in the they're not in like the big stores, or they're not a big company like Levenger or something like that. But yeah, definitely goes by William Plana. I don't think they enjoy that as much as I do. Bestseller model? No, the bestseller is my Brooks pen. What was the original bestseller? That was Roterfaden. Roterfaden had, was it Roterfaden? Yeah, it was the Roterfaden bestseller. Hey Molly, nice Plana. Yes, this is the best Plana. Oh, do you want to see like we're laying out today's? This is what the last week's ended up looking like. Like I haven't even checked off all my boxes here, but I probably have stuff on here like. Oh yeah, this is just podcast stuff and emotes. So yeah, that was like last week's. So I like having this extra page. So like today we're gonna do podcast stuff. May have to dig a Levenger out. Haven't used one in a long time. They always had pretty decent paper. And at that one time, they used, you could get Rhodia. But yeah, you have the Rhodia? Yeah. They don't do that anymore. I guess they broke up. I don't know why. That was such a good idea. All right. Sorry, we're double checking. Any scheduling stuff that I need. Okay. Looks pretty good. All right. That's my simple thing. They went through a fountain pens are stupid phase for a while. They've always sold fountain pens though. I mean, not always, but I mean, they were selling fountain pens in the 90s, weren't they? Hey, Cobathor. I use 7x9 inkwell press covers and discs and just cut HP 32 or rotary paper down to size. Yeah. So like I got to get the I need to buy my own punch so I can use my fancy paper that I like. All right. I think I like the idea of that cellopaner because you can move pages around. Absolutely. So this section I don't move around, right? So this is just like my planner stuff since it's calendar based, right? I don't really move this. But if for some reason I had multiple pages of notes for this week, like I can take from this section these blank pages and just take this one out and then pop it in here as an extra note page, right? It's like that quick and easy. Like, so now I have this extra note page before I move to my next official calendar day. And then I have the whole year, but I don't put the whole year in here at once. So this is probably like 3-4 months at a time. So then, you know, this becomes something else and needs to go somewhere else. We can just move it back over here, you know. And yeah, it's surprisingly, it's more stable than you think. Like I didn't think they would be that extreme, that much, that great of stability, if you will. Like I thought, oh, I'd just be tearing this. The movement's going to be poor, but it actually works really well. So they sold them in the 90s with the Rhodia, then dropped everything except their true riders, and the paper quality sunk. They seem to be back. Interesting. Thank you, Alan. Levenger Punch is the best one I've found. Yeah, so like, where did Sarah say that? Oh, no, Inknate. I picked up the Atomo Punch from Cult Pens recently. Free shipping made it reasonable enough for me to pull the trigger. That's the one I have. Bought the Arc Heavy Duty one. An A5 Filofax. T and me 22, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Yeah, so I still have a stolen punch. I've either not paid for it nor sent it back. Either one of those two options, whichever we're going for. Little Clarky, thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy pens. I know you do. I have a feeling. Hello to you. Had one for home and one for work. Were you also one of the people that had like the 3-inch disc, Alan? Alan seems like a 3-inch disc person, right? Like the binder of paper with the 3-inch Levenger discs. That's the vibe I'm getting off Alan right now. I saw a guy in Einstein Bagels one day with two 3-inch disc bound notebooks, like A4 size. Just patently ridiculous. 1 inch and 2 inch. Big discs for archiving. Yeah, absolutely. We had some 3-inch disc people, but that was never me. Yeah. All right. I think it was mostly just like, I think it was more reference than like actual writing, right? Like, imagine like a lawyer and having like case information. Like, that's just my headcanon. But like something like that where it was pre-printed, pre-built for him to then access plus writing. I don't know. Like, it certainly wouldn't be all writing. We had so many Circle fans at the company, we negotiated a discount with Lavender. That's hilarious. Stephanie, congratulations to you. Super proud. I know that's a big day for you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Carly Nightard, hello. How are you? How's things going? Yay. All right. Carly, I'm really good. I feel like I'm running behind, though. My week got screwy today. Gotta run, have laundry to do. Thanks, Mafia Geek. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, we should, before we get into like podcast notes, we should do a giveaway. We should do a giveaway before we turn the page, if you will. Sorry, I'm looking at my last week. I need to go over last week's notes real quick, too. All right, let's do a giveaway, and then we'll work on the podcast tomorrow because that's going to be a challenge all of a sudden. When I wasn't in podcast thinking mode, so I need y'all's help. So, let's see. We did paper last night. Where'd that notebook go? Let's see what's in the... Yeah, giveaway time. Giveaway. Are you not familiar with our giveaways here? If you're new to the chat, we give away stationery every stream, multiple times per stream. Depending. Like if it's a short stream, maybe only one giveaway. If it's a longer stream, we'll usually do at least 2. If I'm feeling frisky, we'll do at least 3. I have a lot of stationery from a lot of companies that could you give away some lunch? I do not have that to give away. So behind me is the icebox of happiness. That didn't work out for me. In that ice box is everything I'm giving away. It's loaded with paper and pens. You can't really see all the stuff in it, but I promise you it is loaded for bear. So let's go for the small paper goods stash and see what I can find out of there. And then the second giveaway we'll do later, we'll see what I can find in the pen stash. So let's look at paper goods real quick. Oh, this is a fancy one. This is a fancy giveaway, chat. Y'all, I promise. Y'all have spoiled me today. Y'all have spoiled me a lot recently. The least I can do is spoil you. I have a feeling there's going to come a day where I let you down with the quality of the giveaways. I mean, it's all good quality, but you know what I mean. Like there's good stuff, and then there's like some really good stuff. This is a personal favorite product of mine that I have my own of, and I also somehow have an extra of because I have really good friends and they like to send me stuff. This chat is the Robiki Note canvas cover. And if you don't understand what this is, it fits the Robiki Note notebooks. So I'll take this apart, put this together for you. Too early for a beer? Yeah, to me today, yeah, I got stuff I got to do later. This is, I think they're slightly narrower than Traveler size. So let me show you here. This paper is awesome. Yeah, this is narrower than Traveler size. This is reticle grid. Looks like dots, it's reticle. Oh, so whoever's getting this, I just ripped the cover off trying to get this out. Sorry. But I want to show y'all because I think it's really cool. I've reviewed this on the blog before. One of these. So it's this really cool canvas cover made specifically for their notebooks. They came out with the notebooks first, and they're really, really great. Like, the paper it's a very faint reticle. You probably can barely even see it on the camera. The cover is that wax paper. It's really neat. This is a very fountain pen friendly page. This is done by my friend Taizo at Yamamoto Paper. So he's the one that does the paper testing, paper tasting kits, those sampler kits. This is the same company that does these. So this is Yamamoto Paper, and this is like they're straight up notebook product as opposed to like the paper tasting kits. All right, so it's also made, they give you the band so you can do it like Travelers. So let me show you what this does here. So it's got an outside band. So you have your internal slot, and this is just packaging here. I'm gonna leave that in there for whoever I ship it to. All right, username, this is your time to shine. So it's got the cover slide in here. And then that's what the bands are for. If you're familiar with the Traveler system, you can band in a few more notebooks here. And then the front is a pouch. So the front cover, if you will, is a pouch. So just for things here. And then you have the back where the book slots. And then on both the inside and outside are Robiki notebook sized pockets. That's the back side. And then the front side has a thin pocket and a pen slot. Power Belly, 25 months of subbing. Thank you so much. So this is where your narrower stuff will go here on the front. It's really well done. I love, capital L, love this product. So I'm going to give it to you. I mean, that's what we do around here. We also, Craig and Ariana also cheer a lot. So yeah, it's wild. I'm taking this out. You can't have my Sakura pen. Yeah, so, then all of that, like, they have a band on the outside if you wanted to band it together. Just for carrying purposes. So it's cool. Like, I can't fawn over this product enough. I love everything that Taizo does at Yamamoto Paper. Put all this back together for you, whoever you is that is going to win this. That was terrible English, but we're going to go with it. Pretend like I didn't say that. I've also, whoever won this, I ripped all these things trying to get them open to show them off. So, hashtag deal with it, I guess. I don't know. All right. Will it fit a vaccine card? That's a good question. I bet that the back will. Will the front? That's close. I don't have mine in here to test. But it'll fit it in the pocket, in the pouch for sure. In the zip pouch. All right, my apologies to the future winner of this. This was not the easiest thing to display, but is what it is. It's cool. Oh, this is a cotton cover. So there you go. Who do we need to make a vaccine card wallet? FC? Who knows? Toby is mad. Toby is big mad. It's probably like UPS or something. Can y'all hear him? I'm sure you can. Toby is big mad. All right, let's do a giveaway. Where are my buttons? Yeah, y'all can definitely hear. He is not quiet. Toby, unfortunately, as cute as he is, he's not a friendly little guy. He does not like anyone. Poor buddy. He could get all the pets in the world. He's the cutest dog ever. He could get all the pets. He does not like people. How do we enter? I'm about to show you. All right, so I'm going to open this giveaway. And what you're going to do is type !raffle, and then you're in. He's a little dog. Everyone who hears the Nox Sapelo, I'm going to put it in a purchase order for new Sapelo colors. Maybe we'll do that one day on stream. So this is for the Rabiki note. If you're new here, !raffle. I ship worldwide. I don't care if you're a follower, a lurker, a subscriber. If you're in here, you're eligible. I will send it to you. All right. So there you go. You can win multiple raffles. You know, there's only, 100 or so viewers today. So your odds are always good here. You know, and Antarctica, it would probably be cheaper than some of the other places I've sent, to be perfectly. I would be curious to see. Sorry, I hear people outside. Let me see what's outside. Oh, that's why Toby's mad. So, here in the country, we have above ground power, and there's a guy out here in, what do they call the things that are bigger than the golf carts that ride through the woods? Not like four-wheelers, but like the bigger ones. He's out here in one of those things, checking the lines. Not an RV, not an ATV, but they're like ATVs, but they're fancier, with the doors and the roofs. Yeah, like a gator thing, but like with the roof, like a mule. Yeah, there's a brand name I'm thinking of. I want to call it Razor, but it's not Razor. All right, 1 second left. Yeah, like a gator. So anyway, that's what he's barking out. Polaris. Yeah, they make one of them. So there you go. There's a guy out here in one of those things riding around, looking at the wiring. All right, so let's pick a winner. The winner is Pens Pencils Plus. You have won. If you are a winner, you should email me based on that information you see there on your screen. Pens Pencils Plus. Alan did not win yet again, which is great. You do have to reply here. You have to say anything. So pens, pencil, there you go. That is the one requirement. I do make you claim your prize. So there you go. So we'll have more to give away here in a minute. But we got a podcast to write. Just loading up my purple A5 seed case and was putting my purple cyan icon in there and realized they match perfectly. That is a good color because the seed case is not a dark purple and the icon is not a dark pen. If you were my washi tape, where would you be? Right where you're supposed to be. All right. Alan, you just have to, you're not believing hard enough. Alan, have you seen Ted Lasso? That could be the problem. If you haven't seen Ted Lasso, you're never going to win. How about a raffle for perpetual losers? Be a goldfish, Alan. All right. Congrats, Pens Pencils Plus. We're going to go in the pen. Ted Lasso restored your faith in humanity, right? We're going to go in the pen cabinet in a minute. But I got to get a good baseline to, if Alan's believe is crooked, it's correct, right? It's got to be crooked. Doesn't have to be straight. All right. I second that loser raffle. Oh, nice, Rewizzles. You would think that head full of ideas. I've yet to find that person that said all of y'all were wrong. You can certainly not like it. It's been pretty rare because even I didn't watch it in the beginning. I was like, and I'm a sports person and it's not a sports show. And I was like, I'm not going to watch this. It's going to fall flat. There's no way it's as good as everyone says it is. Oh my God, it's great. So there you go. It happens. And I've seen other people who are so not in that genre of television viewing that have ended up going, all of y'all were right. So we'll see. Oh, those are good as well. Yeah, I haven't finished For All Mankind. I need to watch that. I watched Mythic Quest, which is okay. And my wife watched what's the morning show? Is that what it's called? She did not like that. Was it called The Morning Show? So yeah, she did not like that one that much. All right. I am confused on what to talk about for the podcast this week, so I request your assistance. Mythic Quest was shockingly good. It's a little over the top, but it's supposed to be. It was better. I haven't watched season 2, so no spoilers. I haven't watched season 2 yet. It was basically, I couldn't believe it was good. Like, it's not Ted Lasso good, but it has this inter-office dynamics thing that's pretty good. I've seen the ads for season 2 of Mythic Quest, so I'm thinking it's out. Oh, just the first 3 episodes? Gotcha. Oh, I'm just noticing Pens, Pencils Plus. That was your first win. Congratulations. All right. What do Mike and I want to talk about on the podcast this week? So Carol has asked a good question. What's the fountain pen that most surprised you? All right. So I'm not going to spoil these questions. I'm not going to answer these here. So we need like 2 or 3 like 5 to /10 minute topics. Not necessarily like hashtag Ask TPAs, which we can stretch into longer questions. But I feel like this question has a little bit of topic into it, right? Because you don't just answer with, oh, this pen, and then move on. You say this pen and why, things like that. And it's a nuanced question, right? So I can spend 5 minutes on that. What is your favorite pen material? That's a really good question. Because I don't know that we've ever discussed that, and I will have to think long and hard about the answer. So let me write that down. That is actually a very challenging question to think about. Long-term reviews, Odo Dude Visionaire. Do you like Fude pens? That's also a good question. I don't have enough Fude experience because I've avoided them because I think they wouldn't work great with my handwriting, but I'm open to trying them. Sorry, I'm writing these questions down because I'm going to have to go and type in the doc. All right, where am I? Why is the pen community so nice? There are some notable exceptions, but on the whole, it seems better than so many fandoms. I wish I could answer that question. I don't know. I don't know. Father's Day gift Rex, I'm thinking a box pen. Would you get something? If you get a box pen for Father's Day, it has to have a dad joke on it. Who is your favorite Patrick? Ooh, that's a good question. I'll have to think about that. Where can I get a taco? That is a question I wish I could answer. Oh, that's a good question, Dr. Coleman. Has Mike ever put you onto a pen? Because it always seems the other way around. So this might be one of these weeks, if Claire is still listening, where I switch in a new piece of paper in here, because I'm cranking through this page pretty good. The only thing that'll bug me when I do that is that second page is now in front of the first page that I wrote. That's a challenge. What about brush pens? I haven't heard you guys touch that subject yet. That's not a subject like I can elaborate on, right? Those I'll leave for the blog because I like brush pens, but I'm not an artist, right? So I'll write with brush pens. There's plenty of brush pen reviews on the blog. But on the podcast, we don't have like the space for a discussion around that. I don't think there's nothing that would like really trigger a deep discussion on that. It's almost worth having another tile just to use a Visionaire on another birth certificate. That is true. If you choose a custom pen made by a pen maker, what is your interest in that apart from mainstream? The section, the material, the body size, or creativity? So let me tag team that with openness's materials question. Carol, I still owe you an email reply. I will do that after the stream. I've been waiting on it because I needed to elaborate on something there. But yes, I do have your email, by the way. I just didn't want you to think I forget. Anyone who sends me email, I am not a quick responder, but know that I will get back to you. Kate topic, what the hell, Sailor? I think that was last week's episode. So I'm a little bit behind on chat because I'm writing these down. So y'all just keep it up and I will catch up here momentarily. But I like to get most of the question down as accurate as possible. So sorry, yeah, I'm a slow writer compared. I mean, I'm a fast writer, but I can't write as fast as I can talk. Also makes my handwriting messy. Ooh, here's a question for y'all. If I put a new page in front of this page, do I start writing on the back side? I think I know. Which Claire? You, Claire. Did that help? Claire Toronto. because you were talking about the disc bound. Is there a term in the fountain pen community that you would wish would go away? I'd have to think about that. Is there a term that you wish would go away? I'm open. Have Mike limit his collection of one pocket pen, one budget pen, and one high-end pen. Mew, yeah, yeah, M90, KOP, I don't know what. Trends or fads in the fountain pen ink world that you see being on the way out? That's something I think about a lot, and I don't have any clear answer. So maybe I can think about that. I don't know if I'll have an answer for that tomorrow. And I can already tell you, in just thinking about it, while I'm writing it down, is that I would almost pose it around what new trends are we seeing that is just kind of pushing these other things out, even though it may not be on purpose. Like that's kind of how I'm thinking about that question. I don't have a great answer right off the top of my head, so which is good. Whatever happened to the Curios? There were QA issues and they kind of faded away. We're all anxious to see what the next step in the Curios is. To me, from me, graduation pen. Those are always very difficult, but I will be happy to take that up with you directly. Anyone knew if the Murex knockoffs are any good? Someone on eBay, and I almost tempted to see if I wanted to spend my Mew money on a real one. I've never seen them, and I would avoid. Oh, I like that there's a Claire fight in here now. I'm down with that. Do you in your notebook horizontal or vertical orientation? I would like to know if anyone is committed to horizontal. I tried. I couldn't do it. I love it. Don't write on the backside, my opinionated question. But then I have to turn the page to see what I wrote. Like if I'm... Here, I'll show you. Actually, written in rice. I'll stop saying Claire. I haven't been paying attention to what fountain pens have been released for about 2 years. What new-ish release would surprise me the most and why? That's a great question. Oh, there you go, Melissa. So this was the answer. Basically, what terms would you like to see go away? Chinese as a derogative. 100%. That's the one. Yeah, I'm down with that. I hate that. Drives me crazy. And I used to say it too, and I've stopped, and I've tried to learn to be better about that. I could not agree more. Yeah, that's a good one. That is a very, very good one. I like that. Are there materials that you wish were used more? I am actually going to handle that in the favorite pen material because I kind of have an answer for that. I need to think about it, but I think I have an answer for that. Oh, so what I was saying is head full of ideas. Shh. Shh. Yeah. Head full of ideas has the answer. That's all right. I have a lot to say about it, so that's the answer, though. All right, what I was going to show you. So look, right? So I'm writing some of this stuff down. All right, if I get my extra sheet here. Right? So it can't go behind here because it's on the next week, right? So it has to go here. So are you telling me not to write on this side? Because I think I go from here to here and then here? Or are you saying I go from here to here? This is what this stream is about, y'all. This is what this stream is about. Yeah, backside first. It's got to be this side. I know that leaves me a blank over here on my day, but it's a continuation in theory of this. Maybe there's a dividing line here where it's a fresh topic and it would go here. Putting Carol on the spot. I was wrong. Yeah. It's still not an easy answer, though, I don't think. Because if my train of thought is finished right here, who's to say I couldn't just pick it up right there? Things. Sean Newton had a great discussion about redacted as a material, why back, and what a huge pain in the ass it is to work with. Yeah, that's definitely a lot of the conversation. But it doesn't mean I don't want that. Ooh, Kate, optimal grid size. That's a hella good question. I'm not going to answer it here. Y'all can fight amongst yourselves. I'm not going to chip in. I've said my piece on that, but I think it's worth bringing it up. Because I am a staunch in my beliefs. And you can have a different size for grids and dots and lines. Let me see. Optimal grid size. So I will not say mine, but y'all are free to discuss. And see, Kate, this is a me only topic, right? I'll put this in the show notes just for me to discuss because Mike couldn't care less. He wouldn't even know what his grid size was. They're all terrible. What are you talking about, Claire? They're all terrible, but I will not write on anything else. 2 millimeter is Kikuyo size. Judging from the talk in here, I don't think I'm quite the pen aficionado that I thought I was. If you have one pen that you care about, then you are, right? So like, we are all people that actually care about the things we write with, like a pen or paper or something like that. And if you just have that one pen that you know you like, that's all you need. That you know, like, this is my favorite pen. You're 100% in. 100%. Are those Clyde's 1 millimeter or 2 millimeter? Those are cool too. I have some of those. My writing never matches the grid size ever. I'm a mess. Like, that's fine. Right? That's why I like graph paper. And that's why I was always a graph paper fan. Is because there are no rules with graph paper. But there's some format and structure there if you require it. That's where blank falls for me. Blank is also no rules, but there's no structure if you want it. You know, you need to add a Pilot V5 retractable is a great pen, Doug. See, that is one of the best rollerball pens on the market, bar none. You're in. Doug's World passed. Welcome, Doug's World. Let's go. And you even have the best tip size at V5 instead of V7. It's the finer one. 1 millimeter grid fights photography. All grids fight photography. Although I'm not a photography pro. But man, like, I love Doan paper, but I just can't photograph. I wanted to do my Sarasa review in the Doan composition book, but that just wouldn't jive photography wise. The V5 RT is my favorite everyday pen. Photography Half Pro. Jeff and I built a site called Half Pro one time because that's our philosophy. What sometimes confuses me is the best fountain pens are the most inexpensive. Pilot Kakuno, Platinum Desk, Pen BBS. There is a lot to be said for that, and there is a point of diminishing returns in fountain pen pricing. And it's different for everybody, right? But like whenever I pick up a Platinum Preppy or a Lamy Safari, I just fall in love all over again, right? That doesn't mean I can't fawn over my Nakaya either, but I understand that that's, like a different animal, right? It's not in the same category. But the cheap pens they're great. Like to this day, that's my favorite thing, is discovering high quality cheap pens. That's my thing. Like I would still just as much, I guess I would probably rather review like a $3 gel ink pen than a $300 fountain pen. That's more my wheelhouse, right? Like believe me, I love the $300 fountain pen. I got a bunch of them and I like them a lot. But I'm really passionate about the inexpensive Japanese stationery. So, like it's really hard to pass up some of these really, really good quality, inexpensive pens. They're just enjoyable to write with. Really good stuff. Been loving the new True Red retractables. Nice. You can send me the $300 fountain pens for review. I'm trying to think if I have any. I have your Bennu coming though. Dragon's Blood. So that'll be fun. Worth a shot? Yeah, we'll see. I could send you something. I don't know. I'm trying to think what I could send you for review. $200 nib and a $40 pen. That always trips me out. That one I haven't really figured out yet. Like that's not in my headspace, right? Like I can't do the TWSBI with like the Sailor stacked nib thing. Like that breaks my brain as far as what I want to use. Where's my phone? Yeah, it's like I get it. Like that's not my level of fidgetiness though. I've never been like a nib swapper into different barrels. I kind of want, it's not that I want like the purity of what it was sold as, but I kind of just want like, this is my baseline of this is what this pen is. And if I want something different, I'll get that pen, right? I'm not going to make this pen into the Frankenstein's monster pen. Does that make sense? Like that's a me thing. But like I know how popular that is when I go to pen shows and see everyone. Well, yeah, Written and Rice. I've been with you when you've shopped for nibs, like just nibs to put in other stuff. So yeah, like some people love that stuff, and like I think that's one of the cool things. Like when you really get into this, like how you can like figure out and manipulate these things. To make some really, really cool stuff. For some reason, that's never clicked with me. And you think it would. Do Sailor or Platinum do inexpensive non-fountain pens? They do, and they're generally not as good as Pilot and Uniball. Sailor tries every year. They come out with something gel, something ballpoint, and it never stacks up to Pilot or Uniball. And then Platinum does as well, even a little bit less than Sailor. They just never stack up. What Platinum does that I see, and they probably do more in Japan, but Platinum will do like the $20 or $30 ballpoint pens, like the businessy looking, like the black lacquered gold trim, 2+1s, red black pencil multi pens. Platinum has a pretty decent market of that, like that $20 to $30, $40. What Platinum does very well though is mechanical pencils. Platinum's mechanical pencils are legitimately good. Sailor can't. I don't know that Sailor does a mechanical pencil. They might, not that I'm aware of. But the Sailor cheap pens, ballpoints, gels, they're always a tier below of the big players in that space. I have an extra Bach number 6 since the pen it was attached to died. I love the way it wrote, but I haven't found a reasonably priced body to put it in. Yeah, Platinum's Pro Use line is very, very well, highly recommended. That's right. Sailor does have those Pro Gear multi pins. I forgot about those. Weren't those? Correct me if I'm wrong, but weren't those like say around like 70, $80? Am I misremembering that? So I did forget about those. Yeah, they did those the higher end pins. So I'm not a geek for liking my Pilot V5s. No, I think you are a geek for liking your Pilot V5s, and geek is a good term. You are perfectly a pen geek. Finally ate lunch now and quit thinking about tacos. I can't look back at how much I spent on these things, Brad. I'm only looking forward. All right, Stephanie. Stephanie. Congratulations again. Proud day. Proud for you. And I know you're excited. So I hope to see you soon out in this world once we get back to traveling again. Yeah, so just a separate Bach barrel. I can't think of anything right off the top of my head. Philly Show 2022. That could be the first pen show I go to again. Even with like the changed restrictions and stuff, restrictions loosening up for mask wearing and things opening, I'm still not super anxious to go this year. We'll see. But we'll see. 45-ish apparently. Okay. It just seems weird to me hearing all these brand names. Someone drop Doug a top 5 link in the chat. We need more Pen Addict merch. It's funny you said that, Tessa. I sent an email on Friday with someone I want to work with that I don't think is going to work with me. They're outside of the pen realm, right? They don't know who I am. Not that I'm anybody, but you know what I mean. They're not someone I've worked with before. They're not someone I can say, hey, I know you through you kind of thing. It's just basically like a cold call, but I like their merchandise. And I asked to work with them, and I haven't heard. That was Friday. I haven't heard back. You should do a custom pencil. Coming out Wednesday. Can you read it? Probably not. It's never going to focus with my big dumb influencer hands. There you go. Pen Addict X Supreme. Yeah, it's Supreme. You got me. George's Agenda paying forward the gift sub. Thank you so much. Doug's World. Welcome, buddy. You're one of us. You're in now. Sucka, hide your wallet. Welcome to what this community is all about. It's the best. So yeah, we'll get this pencil. I just haven't had time to get these done. Get these up. They're here. They're physically here. 400 dozen of these. Probably gonna be like $8 a dozen, like reasonably cheap. So we'll see. Something like that. I haven't even figured out the pricing, which is why I need to get it done. All right. Doug, we also give away a lot of stuff here, so maybe you'll like win one of these pens or papers that we're talking about. When can we see the Ajodo? So the last picture they sent me was in Instagram, and can you set images to disappear after a certain time frame? 400 dozen. Yeah. That's the correct number. Can you set Instagram messages to vanish? Because they sent it to me like in a private message, and now I can't click on the photo button again. I'm like jamming on it, like, and I was gonna show you, but so the answer is no. I do not have the latest Harvest #1 core. So yeah. So is it a setting, or is it after it's seen, it just goes away? Or is it something you set to expire after X hours? Yeah, especially when it's a direct message, especially from mutual follows, right? Like, me and Ajodo are friends on Instagram. Hit play to see my pins. Cool. Hey, I want to show my wife. Check this out. gone. It's B-ish, yes. It's a little bit softer and darker. It's really nice. These came out great. I'm very, very happy with these. So, that makes me mad, Andrew. I'll have to start taking a screenshot of it or something. But yeah, I literally looked at it, said, oh, these are cool, went to go show my wife, and couldn't pull it up again. An Instagram DM, you can choose to keep it in chat if you're the one sending it. I mean, I could ask him for another one. But yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah, this one I'm annoyed because this is the one that I wanted to send to someone else. You spent all your money on the Blackwing Palominos. That's true. You're officially broke now. Other options will make it disappear. Crazy. I guess I just never do that. I never send the pictures. It is a great. I'm not discounting the greatness of that orange. I'm discounting the fact that I still have a dozen of the originals. Will the pencils be available via the Pen Addict website? Yes. I'm shooting for Wednesday. I need to finalize the price. It's going to be right around there. I think it's $8. I need to redo the math. Right, but those ferrules are boring. We do need an influencer hands emote. That would be good. All right, let's do a pin giveaway. Ooh, Bradwing. I'd probably get sued. Let's do a pin giveaway. What do y'all think? Just think about it. All right, let me put my sheet back before I confuse myself not having it filled. All right. Any other podcast stuff? I like these questions. These are good. We'll do a bunch of Ask TPA. I need to put the Ask TPA out on the Twitter this afternoon. Yeah, anything else on the podcast type of question front, let me know. Now I have to pick which ferrule goes on the Pen Addict pencils. Yeah, these are. I actually tried to get custom ferrules, but that was that's a minimum that's outrageous. Like it was a number they couldn't even figure it out. I was like, well, can we do this and this and this and this? And we got this all done. And it was like, well, can we have a ferrule with a stripe? And they're like, whew. They're like, that minimum is not a number you're going to like. I'm like, all right, that's fine. Standard ferrule. All right, let's get a pen. What to do. I should do another mechanical pencil batch. All right. This is actually something we were just talking about. I'm not crazy about the Blackwing ferrule. I like it. I do like it. I think this is something we were just talking about. I think this is a platinum multi-pen. It is, but it's like a fancy one. Black onyx. It's like marbled. Let's see if I can. I don't know if y'all can see that here. But see how we're talking about they're just kind of like the business-like? But this one has something interesting going on here. Interesting. Excuse me. Let me see if I can show it to you. So it's like a marbled barrel. Can you see that? It's not blue. That's the light of my camera. It's like gray and black. So it's not blue. So don't be confused by the light of my camera. But it's like a gray and black, I'm pretty sure, in there. And then what do we got? So we have red, black, and then pencil. So yeah, this is a 2+1. So pencil, red ballpoint, black ballpoint. This is a nice pen. Feels good. It's got a good weight to it. So yeah, let's give this one away. It looks slim for a multi-pen. So yeah, I'd say it is. Like, it's standard, right? It's standard size, which you usually get wider for a multi-pen. D1 refills, almost assumedly. Let's take it apart. No, these are longer than D1 refills. So it's the long skinny ones. So I don't know what those have a name. So they're longer than D1. So there you go. Pretty cool pen. I don't know where this is from. Oh, would that fit the pull the stopper out the back of the Colito and fit that in there? I bet that would work. Platinum, Japan. Yeah, I don't know where this came from, but it's cool. That would be amazing. I have so many Colito refills. Yeah, I bet that fits. That would be kind of cool. All right, let's do this. JetPens has them. Does that length of refill have a name? Came from the closet of doom. That it sure did. All right, did I type that in? All right, giveaway is open. Exclamation points raffle. Oh, that's a carbon fiber multi-pen 85. Yeah, I don't think this is that much, but this might be like $40 or something like that. In that ballpark, but I certainly don't know. Icebox of happiness. I can't believe I didn't write down the icebox of happiness the first day we were talking about that, but I have it down now. All right. So we're going to wrap it up after this. 26. Nice. Thank you. So we're going to wrap the stream up after this, I think, because I need to actually type up this Google Doc before we go to baseball tonight. It's getting close to 3 o'clock. I need to get on it. Loving the Monday stream. Monday stream can't be scheduled, but it could be hit or miss. So Monday is usually my weekend recovery day because I work on the weekends, especially doing a lot of shipping. So when I have a lot of shipping to do, a lot of it carries over into Monday morning. But if I get it all done Sunday, I'm usually in good shape and can maybe swing something on Monday. Also, it helps that my wife is off today, so she's picking up the kids. So I had the freedom to do it. So yeah. Should be good. And I like doing it a little bit later in the afternoon just to get what I need to get done in the morning. I avoided planning my week until the stream, so that was good. All right, 10 seconds left in the raffle. Anyone can enter. I ship worldwide. You don't have to follow. I'd love it if you did, but you don't have to be a follower. Oh, just missed Lori. All right. Let's pick the winner. How is the gas situation? So we're pretty good. We just don't have like premium. Doug's, yours made it. Like as of this weekend, like we didn't have premium grades, but no one's out of gas right now. So it's like not even a thing anymore. Pick a winner. Inked Nate. Inked Nate, you have won. Excuse me. Inked Nate, please pick up the white courtesy phone. About to drive to Florida and just wondered, we'll have to think about gas. I don't think so. I think you're going to be good. Like we're not having, like no one's closed. I did not fill any garbage bags. I did fill the back of my Hummer and then lit a cigarette in there. Did y'all see that one? That's a real Florida man move right there. Sorry, Steph, if you're listening. Yeah, Hummer guy was, oof. Sorry, head full of ideas. Savannah has no shortages. Yeah, Macon. Like, we've had some, like I said, the premium shortages, but that's it. Ink Nate, is this your first one or second one? People filled trash bags with gas. People filled plastic containers with gas. And then the guy with the Hummer filled up all his gas cans, put them in the back of the Hummer, got in the Hummer, and lit a cigarette and blew the whole thing sky high. There's all kinds. First one, awesome. Sorry, Alan. Rip. Yeah, there was not a lot of... yeah, there's some brain cells avoided with the gas situation. But you should be covered right now. If you're traveling now on the road, I don't think it's going to be an issue. Here in Washington State, we're all confused by the gas crazy pants behavior. Carol, I'm here and I'm confused by the by the gas crazy pants behavior. Send it to Doug. I'll take backup. Doug's World. Hit the exclamation point winner command. Doug, email me, hello@penaddict.com. We got something for you. Thank you, Nate. That's awesome. Very, very cool. Awesome community vibe. So, Nate, Doug, so all you got to do, email me your shipping address to that email address, and I'm going to send you a pin. Dr. Jules, I'm back. What did you miss? I did another giveaway. You missed that. Awesome. Doug's World part-time. Excellent. Sorry, I had to do it. Spreading the love in the pin community. That's what we do here. All right. So this is what the rest of the week looks like. We've already confused everybody by showing up on a stream last night, showing up on a stream today. We're going to show up on a stream tomorrow, which we normally would, but later than usual. So I'm podcasting tomorrow. Podcast is moved from Wednesday 10 a.m. Eastern to Tuesday 10 a.m. Eastern. We'll have the post-podcast stream after the show. That's like 11:15, 11:30 range Eastern time. Then we'll be back streaming Wednesday, probably in our podcast time, like 10 a.m. And then we'll be back streaming Thursday at like 10 a.m. And by the end of the week, I might be able to apply for partner. That's the game plan. So I'm going to be watching the numbers. Thank y'all all for participating, watching, clicking on buttons, gifting subs like maniacs. I couldn't ask for better friends than y'all. And I really mean that. Like, this is one big happy family here. Thanks, Brad. Definitely needed some sanity on a pretty crap-ass Monday. That's what we're here for. Partner hype. We're going to get that partner hype going so we can get those emotes going. So, yeah. We're right there. We're going to do it. This is the week. I feel it. Thank y'all. We do need a partner emote. That would be good. So, yeah. Thank y'all so much. Great stream today. And we'll do it again tomorrow. So, I need to go write this show. And to make Mike happy. So I'm going to go do that now. And then we'll be right back here before you know it. Can't wait. Thanks, y'all. See ya.